Hello there YouTube, I'm Ynsin and welcome back to Remnant from the Ashes. Now, I've got a confession to make. I have been playing a lot of Remnant 2 recently, and I gotta say, it's worth full price. Like, Remnant from the Ashes is still one of my favorite games ever, but Remnant 2 is just such an improvement over all of the base game. We're gonna fire into it. I'm not gonna have too much of a introduction. Because what were we doing? We just been swarmed, didn't we? We'd rolled for a Courses map and we ended up fighting Thrall. And now we are going to go and redeem the Thrall token for Swarm, aren't we? That's exactly what we're doing. Okay, cool. We're back at Ward 13. I probably haven't done it yet, and it looks like I've still got the skulls on my assault rifle, so let's go straight back over to what's her face, the grumpy lady over here.
What now?
I just need to really quickly get an OP skill off of you. This one right here. We're not too interested in all the other ones, to be quite fair, because this one here essentially wins the game. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put it on the Lesber gun as well, because this one has a really quick cooldown. Basically, sorry, I've got some chesty gas. Essentially, every time you fire a round into an enemy, it builds up a little bit of mod generation. Looks like we've also got some more mod generation from the Cultist set, which I'm pretty sure we're wearing the hat for. Doggo replenishes very quickly, so that's going to be a very passive form of damage. But this new skill, I'm not joking, is a real ass kicker. Like, straight up, it's very overpowered. So it seems like we are on the... We beat this campaign, didn't we? We beat the Dreamer without the skill that I just found, strangely enough as well. All right, let's roll a new world, because we also need some, not Rhizome, we need some Yaesha items, one in specific. All right, we're going to play on hard as well, so we can get some of the microtransaction currency, and then we can redeem that for a little bit of cosmetics. Baby, because Leto's armor, it looks nice, but the cosmetic for it is actually really good. Which is, you know, the cosmetics in Remnant from the Ashes are actually kind of hit and miss, so. It's going to take a drink of water. Great. Where do we spawn? We don't have Doggo out. Let's pop Doggo. Doggo is a fantastic companion. We're going to run through, I think. We're going to try and roll a world of bells. Because there's a skill we want as well, but ultimately bells are going to be the thing that we focus on, if I'm quite frank. We've got a lot of the items here as well, but I don't necessarily think it's worth our time to spend looking for more items. I think we're at a pretty good baseline for items. Oh, nice try, buddy. Got another couple coming from over here. I heard them as well. There we go. I haven't even used my skill. I'll use it as soon as I find a big guy. Ooh, hello. We're being attacked on two flanks.
Stay down.
Yeah, stay down! And once we get the... Oh, nice. What is this? Burden of the Follower. It might be a summon skill, which we may actually end up replacing very shortly. Where is it? Burden of the Follower. Reduces fire rate by 37%, 35%, but increases mob power generation by 100%. No, that's not actually very good. The higher fire rate we have, the better our mod generation actually is in practice. So we're not going to take that deal. No deal. Gonna grab this Forge Stone. We're going to repop Doggo, of course. And we're going to look for literally anything we can to murder. I see a bunch of stuff up here. I'm also not entirely sure if some Simulacrum has spawned on this world, so we'll keep an eye out for that, simply because one Simulacrum can spawn each world. Yep, I popped my skill. Okay. There is actually an enemy just over here, and it seems like the skill is setting us aside very well. You can see how overpowered it is. It's insane, isn't it? It's called Swarm. It lasts a long time, too. Look at this. We just cleared that entire battle with just Swarm alone. That's insane. Oh, almost. Doggo bit that man's head off. We've got a trait point. What do we want to spend it on? Probably... Well, Doggo's got loud footsteps. I was just wondering what that was. If we look at our traits, Kingslayer is an obvious dump. So we'll do Kingslayer. And then I think Quick Hands will be our next dump skill. If we get a bit more mod power generation from our firing speed, then we're going to be doing really, really well. I'm not entirely sure what dungeon this is. You know, I went to go see the Barbie movie last night with my girlfriend, Sam. It's a good movie. It's an absurdist comedy, by its purest definition of absurdist comedy, but... Oh, I think we're going to be fighting the Warden and his flying Binky. I think that's what this boss is. It was legitimately a good movie. Surely, where the hell am I? Ah, who cares? Let's pop Doggo and a Swarm. I'll pop the Swarm when it actually matters. You kind of want to be surrounded by a bunch of different guys when you pop a Swarm. They go out and they seek some enemies out in a radius from you, but they're not too smart, the Swarm. Okay, we're going to charge through. Hopefully we can get ourselves a nice spawn of bells. That special just could not handle the Swarm. Great. Swarm's gone. Great. It looks like, just an estimation, if we get 7 kills with the Les Begun, or maybe 1 special to just generate lots and lots of mod power, then we get our Swarm back. So 7 kills and we get Swarm. Kind of like a Call of Duty score streak, isn't it? Doggo's gone, I think. Hello. Whoop. You got me there. Burning is actually a lot more forgiving in Remnant 2. I'm not going to lie. Like, much, much more forgiving. And chests in Remnant 2 actually appear on the minimap as well, so that's another bonus. They really improve the accessibility of Remnant from the Ashes. I see an item over here too, just a little purple blip. Got a little bit of health regen. Restriction cord. This thing is arse. I remember this one quite well. I'll take a look at it anyway. Restriction cord. Restricts the wearer from healing above 50% of their max health and reduces incoming damage by 15. That sucks. It actually sucks more in Remnant 2 because I just picked this up in Remnant 2 as well. In Remnant 2, it also has the 50% of max health constraint, but reduces damage by 10%, so very, very arse. You're receiving 90% damage, which really doesn't make a difference. It's a drop in the bucket in this game. But you're sacrificing most of your utility of health. What is the point of having a health bar if 1 hit will kill you? Ow. Where's Doggo? Did Doggo disappear? Excuse me, friendo. I'm going to use this Dragon's Heart right here. And I see a pick-upable over there, but I'm not sure if I actually want to use it. Wow, that was a big number. I've been playing so much Remnant 2 recently. I realized in the first playthrough that I uploaded to YouTube, I had been playing the game completely wrong, and I didn't even engage in the base campaign. I see you. I see you both. Oh, piss. Let's use a Swarm. Rip. So, Swarm, you can see, is pretty overpowered, right? We're gonna go through. This thing, I'm not joking, is a boss melter. Like, it's insane how much damage it does to bosses. Sadly, we can't cancel it early and get a little bit of that mod power back. Also, if my throat sounds a little bit hoarse, there is in fact a reason for that. I was recording a nice, big beefy song this morning. I was doing lots and lots of metal vocals, so I need to give my throat a bit of a rest. So if anybody's expecting there to be a couple of deathcore voice acting in this one, you'll probably be an episode or 2 off. I think this might be the Ravager's Pit. Which would be very lucky. Like, very, very lucky. We'll find out. The Martyr's Guard. Oh, no, this is the place we want to be. This is the one with the other skill that I really, really like. I think. We're about to find out. Yes, it is. Ah, oh, beautiful. I love this. We'll consume a little bit of our stamina. So this guy in here is going to have the other half of our build. There he is, right there. You can pop a doggo. And once we get the cutscene, we can pop a swarm as well. And then all we have to do is dodge his fairly lenient skill. However, the skill that he drops is fantastic. A lot of people in online communities hate it, but I don't think it's bad at all. All right, let's fire our swarm at him. Whoops. Took that one straight to the face. The ads are the things we're going to be focusing on because... Oh, fuck. I might die. I did. He's not so bad. The boss himself isn't bad. The ads are really annoying, however. I don't think we've leveled up this gun at all, have we? The Lesber gun. Have we leveled up any of our guns? Plus 10, plus 12. A little bit. Witch's Flail, no. None of this armor, I think, as well. Why are we still using the Talisman of Animosity? There's got to be a better one, right? Stalker's Brand? Nope. Twisted Idol? Ah. Increases armor effectiveness and reduces encumbrance by 15. We're going to use this, actually. I think what we want to spec into is tank. Right? We want to be like a very, very meaty tank. Because you're going to need to be able to survive a couple of hits, right? All right, let's bypass all of his special moves, and we'll pop Swarm once we see his ads.
Great.
Yeah, you can see he's actually pretty easy to dodge his skills. He calls storms from the sky, which, funnily enough, corresponds quite well to his skill that he gives us when he dies. Woo! Okay, Doggo is actually doing the trick very, very well. Unlike these dickheads. Nice! Okay, if we get electrocuted, we run, right? He's also almost dead. Let's just melt him. Oh, come on! Come on! Really? That was weak. That was very weak. That was incredibly weak. All right, we're gonna pop a Doggo as soon as we get in here. When you get better at the game, Doggo tends to do more damage than any other summon, simply because Doggo is almost guaranteed a crit on one of his first strikes. There we go. Pop a few shots. We'll see if there are any ads, and we'll pop a swarm if there are. There is one. Ow. I think I took that straight in the back. It's not good. So you can actually see Doggo was doing a heap of damage, right? Alright. I am not in trouble. Come off it. Whoop. Yeah, so we just dodge these for a bit, and we're good. Nice try, buddy. Very, very nice try. I think Doggo's going to get him for us. There it is. He made a funny old man sound when he died as well. We got another trade point, which we'll put into Kingslayer, of course, and we got the Storm Crystal, which is the other half of the build that we want to go with. Why is it the other? Oh, we got a glowing fragment too. These are the cosmetic items that we trade in for nice paint on our armor. We might even have enough just to paint Leto's armor. Yeah. Good God, Remnant 2, it's such a good game. I literally cannot endorse it enough. For once in the first 5 years, for the first time in 5 years, I'm glad I pre-ordered a game, because Remnant 2 is a banger. Like, it is... It's quickly overtaking Remnant from the Ashes as one of my favorite games ever. Remnant from the Ashes is now like 4 or 5. You hear that? That means bells. Great. Let's put on our ammo-efficient pistol. We will rest at this checkpoint. If we can. Don't worry, Daddy knows the cheat codes. Pan-flautist. More like hack. Where are your bells, good sir? Show me your bells. Where are your bells? Oh, there they are. Nice. All right, let's shoot these bells. I didn't get a cheat code. We got to copy his music. I'm listening hard. Was that it? Okay, we got the item, but there's also something else we want. This is the Ring of the Wolf, by the way. It's okay. It's an okay item, but it's not one we're actually going to use. Heart of the Wolf. It increases your movement speed by just a tiny amount, which is okay, I guess, but it's not amazing. Hold up, really quickly, while we're here, I'm just going to Google the actual code. Because there's a specific way of doing this where you get a nice trait point, and it's probably the best trait point in the world. Like, I'm not joking. Like, the single best in the world. Okay. Awesome. Great. This trait is absolutely fantastic. It may even overtake Kingslayer as a dump because it increases our movement speed. And if it increases our movement speed, you can tell exactly how amazing that is immediately, can't you? Essentially, the meta of this game is sprinting around, killing everything as fast as you possibly can, grinding for experience, and then dumping it all back into traits. We can also talk to this panflautist. I may as well do so. Buddy. Speak to me. Oh, fuck you. All right, we'll change our gun back to the doggo gun. And now that we've got our build pretty much sorted, we might go possibly generate, I don't know, maybe we'll take a look at the campaign, the DLC campaign, subject 2269 or something like that. I know this is a dead end, but I'll check there's no items just to be sure. Yeah, it's a dead end. All right, we're going to go back to Ward 13. We literally got every single thing we needed in a row on this world of Yaesha and the role that we just did. I don't even really want to progress with this world, to be quite fair. Like, there's a lot of things that can spawn, but we've just got the most vital of it right now. All right, let's go back to Ward 13. Nice. Man, it's really, really lucky. It's probably because I've been giving the cock rock a tickle every now and then. All right, let's get this item converted into a usable commodity, which may replace Doggo. No, I'm not joking. It may actually replace Doggo.
What now?
I need you to make me something.
Fine. Let's have a look.
Very good. I need you to make this one right here, Stormcaller.
We're done here?
Thank you. I think that we are going to go and roll the next campaign right now. Because we've got everything we need to tackle it. And in the next campaign, there's actually another sidearm that's pretty good, which I think I've mentioned a couple of times, the machine pistol. You actually start with it in Remnant 2. So if you've played Remnant 2, if you've seen any gameplay of Remnant 2, it looks like the early stage game weapon. However, since we don't have such, robust RPG numbers in Remnant from the Ashes, it's actually a god tier weapon. We're going to re-roll the campaign to be subject 2923. This is the one. We're going to play hard, of course, because we've already beaten the other campaign. And we're going to go into it. Here, let me actually turn up the sound of this game. Because I've noticed while I was playing Remnant 2, the sound is definitely a lot louder than you would expect. It'll turn down a bit.
Hope is what makes us human.
So I'll turn it up even more.
Over and over. till we die. A year ago, I walked the world and killed the Dreamer, the human that the Root were using to invade Earth.
Spoilers.
When I left that damn tower, I thought the war was finally over. But the Root are still here. Ford thinks we'll find the answer in the old wards, the ones they never heard from. So I'm headed to Ward Prime, where it all started, hoping to find the Root's last connection to our world. I'm sure things will be better after that.
They are not. Spoilers. It actually gets worse.
I think we're getting close. Ford said Ward Prime should be just ahead. I don't know how anybody ever lived out here. Root could sneak up and you'd never know. Oh, it's creepy if you ask me. Give me concrete walls and rusted towers any day.
I like it. It's quiet and peaceful. For now.
Yeah, that's the quiet before an ambush.
Alright.
Can't trust anything out here.
Only each other.
I'm grateful to serve the ward and all, but I just couldn't live like that for long. How do you do it?
Just in it for the scrap.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Well, whatever the reason, I'm glad you came to us when you did. You know, I got a good feeling about this mission.
Yeah, no, this is not a good mission. Oh, also, look at the water physics. There's actually a little meniscus on your character when you're moving in the water, which is a very cool touch. They didn't have to program that in there at all. Let's increase the audio. Let's not increase the audio. It's already maxed. Let's increase the audio on the PC side. How's that? Is that better? That's probably a bit too loud, isn't it? That seems a bit better. All right, let's push through. We got to follow Bo with our amazing new skills and powers. I'm tired. I really need to start dumping into the stamina.
Holy!
Wait, you never seen one of those before?
It looks just like the one in Ward 13, but smaller.
I've seen 1,000 of them.
According to Ford, Ward Prime should be just up in those mountains. It shouldn't be hard to find. Hey, I think it would be a good idea to check in with the commander. You know, let the ward know we're okay and that we found a stone out here.
Coward. Coward!
Okay. I've never used one of these before, so... Hey, this isn't gonna do anything weird to me.
His genitals are gone! Oh, I hear an enemy. Go, doggo, go seek him out. We'll start using this other skill when we are not in such a poor visibility environment, because I think right now, what we have is going to do well. Also, we should be coming across the Root who are invading this area. There's one of these guys right now. There's one. But you can see it's actually significantly spookier, right? Whoa, I'm pretty sure I dodged that. All right. In fact, no, I'm absolutely certain that I dodged that. Thanks, game. I wouldn't be too surprised if we come across a special out here. Where do you see, boy? Is it this guy right here? I see him too. I think he dropped something. I think he dropped his guts. He dropped his guts, all right. Nice marketable commodity guts. Oh, strange. There's usually a special that spawns in this little area here, but it seems like hasn't done so. Before we forget, let's go into our inventory and we'll set the... What is it? The liquid escape? No. Oil skin tonic. Let's set this to our quick bar. X. We'll replace this electric ethereal ball with it. We'll pop a doggo again. And if we come across any more than a single enemy, we'll pop our skill, our swarm. Because this thing's really, really good against specials. It melts them down like crazy. Oh. All right, doggo, you go after him. I'm going to go into the building that I just ignored. see if there's actually an entrance. Oh, come on, I could cross that. Wig. I'm pretty sure there is an entrance. I'm not sure we can open it just yet, though. I'm not too experienced with this DLC, if I can be quite honest. Yeah, we need to get on the other side of here. Doggo? Never mind, I found Doggo. He's the one doing all of those headshot damage numbers out in the distance. Wow, he's going like crazy, isn't he? What a good boy. What a really good boy. Hello, Doggo. He is a very good boy, I'm not gonna lie. Even if that wasn't what his skill was called, I would still call him such a thing. Oh, nearly missed his chest. Because we're in such a dim, dank, dark environment. I think he killed a special. Okay, bye, Doggo. Hi, Doggo. We'll come around here. We'll see if there's nothing we can shoot. I hear some things off in the distance that way, towards that building. Oh, and a chest. Great. All right, let's come in here. I seem to have vague flashbacks about this area and enemies kind of coming in waves. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, he died like a bitch. Whoa. Stop that. Oh. You know what? I think Swarm would help us out here really, really well. Ah, there he is. There we go, we're up. Swarm should be going after everything else now. Good. Good, Swarm. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so Swarm is basically a heat-seeking missile, just like Doggo, but Swarm is much, much more potent. I know we've got very little health, but I think we're in a pretty good place anyway, if I can be quite honest. What's in here? Let's find out. There's some forged iron in the fridge. Don't know why you'd keep it in there. It's not like it's going to perish. There's some forged iron on the bed. Again, don't know why you'd keep it there. It doesn't sleep. This is just silly. Okay, we're going to push onwards. Oh, my poor throat. I still want to upload videos alongside each other, and Remnant 1 and 2, not Kronos from the Ashes, but Remnant from the Ashes, which I consider Remnant 1, and Remnant 2, which is called Remnant 2, even though it's Remnant 3, definitely deserve to be put out side by side. Oh, would you look at that? Doggo's found some yummy balls to chomp. Let's go this way. We'll take Doggo's other flank while he pushes through that way. Hello? Here's one. Don't worry, as we shoot, the gun gets more accurate. Hyperion, baby! Very nice. Now, I think we're pretty close to an item, a ring, specifically, that increases our melee damage. I did not see that there, by the way. That's pure chance. What's it called? The backbreaker ring. I think this is actually it. Wow. I cannot believe it. Let's see. Backbreaker ring. Increases melee backstab damage by 30%. That's actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But melee is quite weak in this game. Melee in Remnant 2 has definitely had a workaround. I find it to be a little bit flimsy in this one here from the Ashes. Yeah, we'll pop a Swarm because we've got passive mod generation anyway. Doesn't really matter. And in Remnant 2, it's fairly robust. There we go, got another trait point. Doggo's biting the balls off a bunch of people. Nice. I hope he's collecting them. I hope we're just going to have a nice dinner of testicles, root testicles. There's a thing over here too. Hope it's an oil skin tonic. It's not, it's blood wart, which is actually just as handy. Oh, hello. Would you like a doggo? Oh no, he would not. All right. He threw his axe so far away. I sense a special. Do we all sense a special? I do sense somebody with a gun. No, I sense a special now. Oh no, it's this guy. He teleports away. Oh, he didn't get to teleport. Nice. Some guy over here with a gun. Oh, not anymore. It's probably someone in here. I think this is the survival area that we have to kind of do a holdout in. Okay. Oh! Oh, a swarm after my own heart. Would you look at that? Wow, swarm is insane, isn't it? I think Doggo might be gone. Never mind, he's right there. Let's pop him back out just to be sure. Now, we need to interact with something to start the survival part of this area. And there's also a couple of items around here that we can get. I can't remember what they're specifically called. But I called the backbreaker ring straight off the bat, didn't I? Straight off the back. Here's an item. Oh, there's a chest right here too. Great. In Remnant 2, they have scrap to be automatically picked up if you're just running by it, which is just fantastic. I literally cannot endorse that enough. Gunfire Games absolutely knew what the people wanted, and they delivered. They also released the game a day early, which is fantastic too. They were supposed to release it on the 24th, but they released it on the 23rd. Okay. I don't know how to kick off this... What would you call it? Survival area. Maybe I do. Maybe it's not here. I didn't find any of those items that I'm familiar with here. This first area, by the way, is a hallway shooter. There's not a lot of diverging from this kind of creepy, sleepy, hollow environment. But when it does start to kind of diversify in their dungeons, it becomes very, very obvious very, very fast. There we go. We got those little ones. We get this one too. We got a special after us somehow. Oh, well, I'm just going to open this chest, see what happens. Ooh! It's an archer. Great. We got a swarm out of that special, which is nice. Oh, there are those arrows he was shooting going off. We're not going to worry about them too much. Archers are kind of easy to dodge. Oh, you also found that a couple of the bosses from Remnant from the Ashes also makes a comeback in Remnant 2, such as Shroud and the Abomination. The Abomination is probably one of my favorite enemies, simply because one of his mechanics is a literal jump scare, and you get the ult kill on him by kind of powering through the jump scares. Very, very cool. So when you fight the Abomination, who we might fight in this playthrough here, when you fight the Abomination, you are directly rewarded for being brave. Got him. What was he? He was obviously a root representative. Can't go that way. I'm not gonna lie. I find this area to be kind of lazy on Gunfire Games' part, but I don't think they quite realize the enormous popularity that Remnant would have. Oh, shit. This is the survival area, and now we're locked in here. Oh my god! Oh boy! Let's pop a swarm, see what happens. Okay, good. These are little rat guys, by the way. They're a new enemy, only available in this DLC. Let's hold out in this house, because I don't think we're going to hold out for very long outside. Oh, shit. There's an enemy. Oh, would you look at that? It's a dude. Okay, we should get some melee guys coming in very shortly. We'll go up to the second floor for obvious reasons. Height advantage, of course. Ow. Well, I say height advantage, but we did just get hit by that. Might be a good idea to pop a dragon heart about now, but we'll wait until we get a couple more hits on us. We're very close to a swarm. We've got a swarm. Let's pop it, and we'll use a dragon heart. Swarm can go and carry for us a little bit. And we'll also pop Doggo. Coward! Face me! Rat bastard. You know, this area very, very much reminds me of Vermintide. Probably Vermintide 2, more specifically. Oh. Good boy. Let's try and game them through these floorboards here. Oh, that was Doggo, sorry. Shot my own dog. I'm not going to bother using ammo pack, because quite frankly, we don't need to. The survival is almost over. That was very unlucky of them. I hear them everywhere. Oh, that one's got a gun. This guy's coming up the stairs. Almost completely whiffed that guy. Oh no. I need to heal real bad. Let's do that. Let's get out of there. Let's dodge bullets. Let's pick up these ammo packs over here. Maybe we can get it back into our Lesper gun. We'll pop a swarm, actually. Sad. Awesome, we got the Hangman's Memento for finishing this, and it is actually not that bad, but I don't think we'll use it. It increases weak spot damage by an additional 50% for 10 seconds after killing an enemy. That's... Never mind, we're going to wear the Severe. Creepy, weird, and smells a little funny, but that's pretty much what this game is all about. Alright, where do we want to go next? Probably south? I think we're in a transit area. Yeah, we are. So if we just go south, we'll find a lot of good luck. Let's go touch the checkpoint thing, because it's not going to respawn this defense mission. We just beat it. We'll get our swarm back, we'll get a free doggo, we'll get all of our ammo as well. And we'll get one more Dragonheart. Probably should go back to Ward 13 and think about upgrading our Dragonheart, so... You know what, let's do that now. I think we've kind of ignored the Dragonheart for too long. We've been going through the whole game with just the basic Dragonheart. We haven't upgraded any... Oh, right, sorry. Boom. There you go. Big flex. Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
You made it. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome back, traveler.
Oh, Commander.
Hey, Ford.
Please, Bo, I keep telling you, Ellen is the commander now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Founder. Sir.
Just call me Andrew.
Yes, sir. I'll go check on the gates.
Funny.
Odd kid.
I'll say, he's a coward.
Bo told me you found Ward Prime. I'm glad to hear my intel was still good. Been a while since I thought about that place. You know, I never properly thanked you for what you did for me on Yesha. Oh, I don't mean getting me out of that cell, though I am grateful. I mean helping me find myself again.
He was actually in that cell by choice.
Forgot how to fight, why to fight, but seeing you gave me hope again. Reminded me the root could still be resisted. So, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
You got any dinghies? How's Ward 13? Well, we know how Ward 13 is. It's pretty much in disarray, but holding together. How are things with you and the commander? Yeah, so we don't have any extra dialogue, but he is the grandfather of the other lady up in that office right there who we met right at the start of the game. The one who kept telling us to go down to the reactor. The lady with the grey hair. Now, obviously she's aged and she's in kind of her late stages of age, but age does not work as well in other universes, so Ford essentially hasn't aged very much at all. I don't know if it's going to be spoilers either, but the Root Mother was Ford's wife. She gave up her, what would you call it? She gave up her freedom to allow Ford into that giant glowing tower that we saw. She held back the Root, and we were able to get through because the Root Mother was so selfless. Which also means that the lady up there, the commander, in that room who's kind of ducking and wondering why there are bullets flying into her office for no apparent reason. She is the granddaughter of the Root Mother too, who is just over here, and I think we have to talk to her to upgrade our Dragon Heart.
Greetings, child.
Yes, hello.
The portent returns. Have you anything of the root for me?
I do. I'd like to see what you can
I
upgrade.
can offer you this boon, child.
Thanks. Dragon Heart. Nice. So we can actually upgrade it a bunch of times. Let's do that.
To fare at all is well, child.
We've now got 8 Dragon Hearts. That's insane.
Returns.
Let's see if she actually tells us about it.
Ask. I have lost much since the war began, but I have gained much in return.
Okay, were you human once?
Dreams only, faded and tattered. The founder, Andrew, and I were together before the root. Now the memory wanes. I bear its burden no longer.
Yeah, so she was Andrew's side piece. Well, I shouldn't say side piece. They were together, like, as maybe even married. If marriage means anything in this world. What is the root?
Cessation. The harbinger of silence. The root seeks serenity. Among ashes, either they fail, or we will.
Why did you join the root?
A choice I made long ago. I thought it would turn the tide, but tides cannot be turned by thought alone. Desperation made me, child. It will make you as well.
That's all for now.
Very well.
Right,
Tread
we're going back.
carefully, child.
We're going straight back into the DLC zone. With our big guns, our new skills, and of course, Doggo. How could we forget Doggo? Until, of course, we get that machine pistol I keep talking about. In which case, we'll replace Doggo with Stormcaller, which does some very, very cool things. One, it automatically targets enemies, which is just insanely powerful by its own merit. And two, increases movement speed by a fairly significant margin as well. You also hover, so you're not bound by the constraints of the map. Obviously, you can't pass through walls, but what you can do is glide all over the place, while literally thunder and lightning comes down crashing around you. I hear enemies. Let's send Doggo after him. Or not. I'm gonna pop a swarm, I think. Let's not worry about these assholes. My god, this is the laziest playstyle in the world. We got a trade point, nice. There's a big guy over here. Let's engage with him. Alright, swarm is gone. We've also got another special. Probably that pink thing over there that keeps rooting us. Alright, we'll take out just about everyone we can. I don't think there's any items of value inside. Oh, we can use a Dragon Heart, by the way. We've got lots of these now. And they replenish every time we find one of the giant keystones. Nice. What's in here? Sweet FA. And glitches. Okay, we'll avoid that place as much as we can then. Down here, I think there's going to be more enemies. So we'll pop open a Doggo. And we'll jump inside for some nice close quarters action. Hello? Nice. All right, I actually had to break through that table as well. I wasn't just being a jerk. I had to break through it because I was stuck. What do you see, Doggo? Nice. Okay, we're moving on. We're coming into this area here now. Wow, you died like a bitch. Like a bitch. Who's next? There might be an item in here, actually. Let's go upstairs. We'll just make sure that this place is clear before we move on. These barns do have items of value in it, like forged iron and galvanized iron and all that such. But, whoops. I didn't see any items up there. We're not going to worry about it too much. we'll come back around here. I think we now have to go east. I think that's the area we didn't go into. Got to take this, of course. And we'll repop a doggo. Thought I heard an enemy, but I don't think I did. I think I just heard a scream. You gotta wonder what these things are for. I think this is supposed to be like a giant cultivator. But it also looks like a couple of balls. We better not show them too much, otherwise YouTube might ban my account. That's a joke, algorithm. Just in case you're listening, because I know you scan my videos. Please don't ban my account because I just made an insinuation that the front of a combine harvester looks like a pair of testicles. Let's reload. Let's reload while Doggo bites someone's head off. Hello? Got him! Bit his head off. He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. Nothing over here. Let's just keep moving on this way. Yeah, so essentially what it boils down to is having two builds at any given time. And that's one build to take care of distance and small guys and these little mini bosses right here. Oh, shit, I'm infected. And also having a little bit of, let's use an oil skin. Having a little bit of, you know, damage melting capability for the bosses too. Because that is a very, very different kind of playstyle. You're not really trying to get from A to B very, very quickly. You're just trying to do as much DPS as you possibly can. And it's good to disambiguate those two builds. Just by having weapons that would work well against enemies and then work well against bosses. Let's use a Dragon Heart because we still have shitloads of them. And I recognize this place. We've actually finished this map. We're on our way to the next area, which is Ward... It's not Ward 13. I think it's Ward Prime. Okay, we can't use that ladder. You can use ladders in Remnant 2, by the way. There's a little bit more verticality in the game, and it's much, much better. Okay, I think if we keep following this around, we find an item. So I think we'll do that. You know, this game does really reward people for exploring. And we want to kind of utilize that reward system as much as possible. Never mind, we actually lost time by going down there. We got some adrenaline by coming up here, which we'll use right now. Just a little bit more movement speed so we can get into this transition area a bit faster. I just eat into the hole. E to plow the hole. All right, we're in. This place can be a bit unforgiving, I'm not gonna lie. Because there's kind of two versions of it. You know how I keep talking about alternate realities, of course. This one has an alternate reality that's completely canon in getting through the dungeon. I broke that. There should be a wee bonfire just ahead of us here, though. I actually see it, just down under. Oh, Remnant 2 actually has a fantastic quality of life. When you're not in combat, your stamina does not deplete. Okay, so there's guys like moving around in here, but I don't think they can hit you in this kind of state that they're in. No, they can't. Which is funny because you also can't hit them, and I think they know this. We're going to use this checkpoint. There's a place you have to get to access that version of reality where those enemies are in fact there, and annoyingly, it's kind of hard to take out all of those enemies too. This enemy is actually in Remnant 2 and is a bit of a pain. Not gonna lie. Just over here, I think. Yeah, here it is. We touch this ball, we've got access to the other world. And then we have to go and find the thing that's holding it together. Don't think we can get in here just yet. Yeah. This is Ward Prime, not Ward 13. So if we hit this console on, which we do by kind of charging up a big whatsamajiggy, then we'll be in a pretty good place because we can access the computer and we can leave this area. We can go to the next DLC area, which is actually the really, really big one. All right, up here. I'm essentially just looking for gigantic roots, gigantic tree roots. Ooh.
Dr. Yuri Karsgaard, September 30th, 1960.
Lore.
Today is an auspicious day.
Isn't it just?
The crystal and its corresponding structures beneath the atoll are secure. And Commander Neville has given us full access to the writings. The runes are unlike any script I've ever seen. Commander Neville believes they are of extraterrestrial origin. But I believe they originate from a civilization much, much older than any we have yet known. Deciphering them proved difficult at first, but I believe I have found a pattern. And I am working on a lexicon. The others do not see it yet. Some even claim I am making things up, but I see clear elements of logic in the runes. A story. I hope to know more in the coming months.
Right. Moving on. That actually gave us a big pile of nothing. That was literally worthless to listen to. Although he did touch on something that I had an argument with my father over a few days ago. The Sumerians, right? They're an old civilization, probably the oldest we've known, and we've only just recently started to crack how they were writing. Oh, what's it called? It's a strange, like, it's not runes, there's symbols, and there's a word for it. Can't remember. I'll look it up after this episode. Anyway, he believes that, for context, the Sumerians one day just completely vanished, right? They were here on Earth, they were making things, they were leaving things, you know, physical objects, and then all of a sudden they just vanished. There's no bones, there's no fossils, there's no kind of geological footprints that would have shown if they migrated somewhere, so it's pretty clear that they didn't. But one of the objectives is in here. But the Sumerians disappeared, and my dad believes that the Sumerians were visited by aliens. We need a fuse for this. Aliens, right? Whereas I tend to believe that the Sumerians stumbled upon a cache of a pre-civilization to predate theirs, the progenitor to their civilization, and they found a bunch of advanced technology that, you know, just made them vanish. This is one of those things that we're going to have to take care of. Unfortunately, we can't kill it while we're in this universe because the root blocks it off. I am taking note of where it is, though. Ooh, scrap. Nice. There's a computer in here, but we can't use it. There's a door over here, but we can't use it. A bunch of things in here that we can't use, to be honest. And I think if we touch the checkpoint, it completely resets the little balls on the wall that we were supposed to have seen. Okay, let's go and touch that bauble, because inside the middle of this ward is where we want to go, right there, that I've just shown you. This thing over here, let's go touch this. It's gonna get us attacked by a lot of monsters, but I think it should be fine. Let's pop a doggo for a distraction in case we get seen. Oh, there it is. Woo-wee, it's a big one. Here we go. Here is the first thing we destroy. Let's pop a doggo for distraction. And then we pop a swarm. And then we shoot this thing. And hope we don't get hit. We'll move around a little bit just to be sure. There we go. Got it. Wait, is Doggo still in the other universe? Oh my god, he is! Doggo OP. These things do have a lot of health though, I'm not gonna lie. Look at him go! Oh my god, he killed it! Oh, he stunned it. He didn't kill it. He just stunned it. Right, so since we shot through that thing, we should be able to go through here now. And I think there might be a fuse down the bottom of these stairs, if I'm not mistaken. Which I might be. I've got terrible memory problems. Okay, there's a bunch of enemies down here, and I'm pretty sure there's also a couple of those blobs that we're gonna have to take out too. There's a chest over here, we'll grab this. Nice. It seems like Doggo is not doing a great job, if I can be quite frank. Let's break this. We'll take this blood wart, we'll take these scraps. We'll get out of that lore. We're not really that interested in it just yet. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Hello there, sir. I'm just looking for things I can shoot. Something that may decimate your environment. Sorry, I thought this was on. Ah, nice. Ammo box. Very cash money. I think down in this medical bay there's going to be one of those blobs we can shoot. But where? That's the question. I know there's a bunch of them in the reactor room, the reactor equivalent of this area. Where the hell am I? Oh, there's one. So we're going to have to find the teleporter portal now. It shouldn't be too far away, actually. I seem to remember it being fairly close to that one. And I'm surprised there's not another one in here. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's roll through these boxes. We didn't get anything for that roll. I thought it was a pretty good roll myself. Great. So we can antagonize this enemy. In fact, you know what? We'll just run past it. We touch this blob, then we run through. We have to dodge this thing because it's about to attack us. If it can bear to turn around. Let's pop a doggo to distract. Then we come through here. Oh, piss. Which way was it? It's this way, right? There it is. All right, let's keep moving in case something throws an axe at us and interrupts us. Nice. We did actually get hit by something, but that's fine. Okay, I think there's actually the same... We have to use the same blob, and then we have to come through here and do the exact same thing as we just did. Which, again, is fine. We can do that since we have so many dragon hearts now. Oh, this is just like, straight up a fuse in here. Let's go through here. Let's see what's in this room. It looks like nothing. There is a bookshelf here. Would you look at that? We've solved a puzzle. We'll take this War Prime maintenance key. We're gonna have to go way back to the start now to redeem this. So I think it'd be a good idea to kind of keep checking around, see if there's anything else. There is a chest right here. We'll use that. All right. We'll come through here. Doggo seems to be just absolutely shitting on everything that this monster stands for. Storage is this way. Medical chief? No, although there is actually a puzzle here that I know how to fix. That's a key card. Medical storage might require the key. Let's see. No. No, it does not. I don't think we have a key card either. We do have a key card, but I don't think it's the one we can actually use. All right, I think we have to go back to the starting area that we were just in. I think that's going to be the way, right? What's this? Hey, there's a trade book in there. Research bay? No. I think we need a key for that area. Oh, we've got some trade points, don't we? We got 4 trade points. We'll dump it into Kingslayer. Nice. Can't go through here, sadly. We have to go around. A little bit obnoxious. Hello, sir. I didn't see you there. Don't let me interrupt your day. Ooh. Damn it. Thought I could bust through that. Looks like we have to get inside there a different way than out here. Unless we can jump up this, but I don't think mantling is a mechanic in Remnant from the Ashes. Bit of a shame. We've got another blob over here. I didn't see any big thingies that we need to destroy, though, so I don't think it's going to be the way. I'll reload my gun. I completely forgot to do that. And now I'll try and find a way out. Because I am not going to lie, I am lost. I found it. It's right here. Main bay, that's what we need. We need to get into the maintenance area of this area. Okay. I'm gonna go and have some lunch. I will come back and I'll record another part or two of this. So thank you so much for watching. I know that today wasn't a terribly exciting one. We did get to see the new DLC area instead of recycling the base game campaign for Remnant from the Ashes, which is probably absolutely more riveting than watching us just constantly rolling worlds. Please leave a like and a subscribe. I am a tiny channel, and your click actually matters to me, especially in this first fledgling stage in the sub 1,000 subscribers, where I'm trying to get a little bit more exposure, but it's quite slow since I'm not dumping any money into marketing, and I don't really work with people and all this. So I'm just making videos that make me laugh, and then I'm putting them on the internet so that someone else laughs. Yeah, so if you do leave a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Up here, you'll find the Remnant from the Ashes playlist that I'm currently doing, and up here, you'll find a playlist that I think you'll really enjoy. Probably going to be the Remnant 2 playlist, I'm not gonna lie. It's most likely that playlist that's right up here, but I'll only know once I've posted this video. Down here, there's gonna be that little prompt asking you to subscribe. If you do give it a click, I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh, my taskbar is again stopping the... Anyone else get that issue when the taskbar just like pops up from the bottom? Maybe not.